This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 8039 Lena Avenue, West Hills, California, 91304. Today is March 4th, 2020. We're performing a waistline inspection through an 1.5-inch cast iron. It's not a clean out, an old island from an old piece of cast iron sticking up in the middle of the kitchen area. And so what we're going to do is we ran out at about 31 feet, and this is about as far as we can get. And with the camera, there's a few turns. We can't make a few turns. So we're just going to go ahead and pull back and take a good look at our line. So as we pushed out, we were able to take a look at the cast iron. And the cast iron had quite a bit of buildup. A lot of scaling, a lot of buildup in the cast iron. And let's see if we can pull back and get a good look at it. So as you can see, we're going to pull back here. And we ran water and pushed our camera through, so we made a lot of the cast iron, the scaling, fall down and lay down at the bottom there. And we did run the hose at a high pressure. So we're just pulling back, taking a look at the line. And we do have quite a bit of scaling and build up in areas here. Pull back, there's a tie in there. We'll pull back, and as you can see, my camera is only about 1 inch in diameter, and you can see the amount of buildup and scaling throughout this cast iron waistline. As we pull back, the buildup becomes a little bit more. As you can see in this area here, the hole is pretty much about, I'd say maybe probably 3/4 to 1 inch in diameter, and this is an 1.5-inch pipe. So we pull back, you can see the amount of buildup in this area. Make a little bit of a turn. And again, quite a bit of buildup and scaling in the cast iron waistline. So we're just going to continue to pull back, and we're going to pull up and out of our 1.5-inch cast iron pipe here. And this is the cast iron line that we ran through here. And this is in the middle of what is the kitchen area. Everything's been demoed out. As you can see here, this is the property here. And this was an old island area here. And this is the 1.5-inch cast iron waistline here. So we're going to pause our mic here. And we're going to look for another point of entry. So we're going to pause our mic here. We're going to pause our video. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves, and we're attempting to run through a 2-inch vent pipe located on the roof. And this is our roof area. Here, and we're all zeroed out. And we're on the right-hand side of the house, running through a 2-inch vent pipe there. Go ahead. We're dropping down. Nope. 90. Yep, 90. I'm not going to go. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull out from here. We're going to pause our mic here for a moment and try another one. Okay, again, we relocated ourselves. We weren't able to get down the 2-inch vent pipe, and so we relocated ourselves a little bit closer, just above the bathrooms, and this is a 3-inch vent pipe. And so we're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here, and we're going to go ahead and attempt to push out from here. Go ahead, Michael. My picture straight? Yeah. This is the area that we're in. We went ahead and zeroed out. And we're dropping down our 3-inch vent pipe. we're dropping down into what appears to be our waistline. And we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. It does appear to be cast iron pipe and fittings. The cast iron and pipe and fittings in this area appear to be in fair condition. Not too much buildup and scaling. I'm just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And we're going to stop right here. We'll pull back just. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out, and we're going to, with the attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So right now we're at our black ABS sewer pipe, which is just at the front of the property in the planter area. And from here we're going to push out, and we're going to just attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer. Go ahead. Appears to be black ABS sewer pipe. And we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Those joints appear to be in fair condition. And we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. And as you can see in this joint here, we do have some roots in this joint. And so we're just going to attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. And then from there, as we pull back, we'll take a good look at the vitreous clay. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. Okay, we're just going to go, as I mentioned, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And we push out, we do have some roots in that joint there. Well, what we're going to do is we're just going to push out all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. And then as we pull back, we'll take a good look at these joints. Just going to go ahead and continue to push out. Make a little bit of a turn. And we're in our city sewer tie-in. I'll pause here for a moment. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And right now we are at our city sewer tie-in, which is in the middle of the street. So from here we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back, and we're going to pull back slowly, and we're going to take a good look at the joints. So we continue to pull back here. Those joints appear to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. That joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Got a bit of cobwebs dangling there from the top. And right here in this joint here, we do have a root intrusion here in this joint, right about the 9 o'clock area. This root intrusion is probably about the size of a tennis ball area there. And as you can see on the left hand, about the 9 o'clock area on the right hand side of the pipe, you can see the root intrusion there. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And in this joint also, we do have quite a bit of root intrusion in this joint here. And as you can see, we have root intrusion starting from about the 7 o'clock area, and it runs all the way around to about the 3 o'clock area. And it is kind of some areas here dangling down, and these areas here could catch some debris and cause some soft stoppages. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And we're going to pause here for a moment. In this area too, as we pull back, and just as we pull back into our black ABS sewer pipe, just the next joint just in front of as the transition into vitreous clay, you can see a small root intrusion there. And this is our 4 to 6 transition here. And we're going to pull back into there we go, you can see it a little bit better. And as we pull back just a little bit, Michael, Okay, we went ahead and paused for a moment. We located a few areas up at the front yard, and we just put some orange markers, orange flag markers there to indicate where the ABS is running. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, we're transitioned back into our black ABS sewer pipe, and we're making a few turns. All the black ABS sewer pipe all appeared to be in fair condition. Now we're transitioning back into our cast iron waistline, and we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. All the cast iron waistline thus far in this area all appeared to be in fair condition. Not as much buildup and scaling as at the kitchen area and the bathroom area. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And we made a few turns. And we're going to continue to pull back. And we're pulling up our 3-inch vent pipe.
Hey man, thanks for coming the other night.
We're going to come up and out of our clean out, and we're going to pause here for a moment.
That was
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to pause our video here, and we're going to relocate ourselves back inside the kitchen area and attempt to run through another area there. So we're just going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves back inside the kitchen area, and we are running through a 2-inch cast iron waistline here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drop down slowly and take a look at what we can see, and we'll see how far we can get. There's something right there.
Is that the rock?
Yep, those are rocks.
How far are you down in there? Pull back.
About
it was a super nice piece of roofing, but we just thought it.
Nice.
We had too much, so.
19 inches.
Is that the rock?
Yeah.
That's your rocks right there.
Don't look good.
I was thinking,
You know what you can do?
I would take that hose and blast.
Yeah. What?
Think it would blast it through or no?
Looks like
Maybe,
it'll get hung up.
maybe, but I think it'd be better to take the vacuum and just duct tape a small piece of like 1/2-inch plastic hose on there, fish it down in there and pull it out. That's how we've done it in the past.
That'd be fucking awesome. Super nervous
Unfortunately, I don't have plastic hose and all that stuff.
Like using a smaller diameter, get it down in there and suck it with the hose. Either that or run maybe a small snake from here just to grind it and get it through.
Yeah, I'm sure you can grind that and push it through.
It'll probably crumble
It
up.
should just crumble right up.
Yeah.
It should crumble up.
I don't see
Pipe
that.
looks pretty special.
Yeah, man, when I tried to take the waist arm up, it just busted right off.
Did it
Just
really?
crumbled. Yeah, it just crumbled. Yeah.
Wonderful.
I don't even know where it is.
It's right here.
Oh, there's the back end of it. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. That's the way the whole outside fell off
I
too.
just wasted. What you should do in here, I mean, it's not hard. You cut this, and cut this,
Yeah.
and put a new ABS plastic tee in here with a new clean out tee, face it out. This way you can get it outside the stucco and put a proper plug on it.
Exactly what I'll do.
Yeah, it's easy. No big deal.
The plug
Who's
that's
your
out there.
contractor? Does he go by Billy or Bill?
Bill. Bill's fucking awesome.
I
I have like kind of a couple contractors and
Yeah.
I'm trying to deal with this. It's fucking
I wonder if it's the same Bill that I know. Bill does a lot of work over there.
Bill Ford, he's drywall dude for the most part.
super fucking nice guy, dude. He's the man. He's my neighbor over there. Like, dude, that's the coolest spot. Yeah. Like, he's my neighbor over there. We have a gate that goes between the fence. The dog runs between all 3 houses. They're fucking buddies. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Got a wash behind us. Like, we're kind of in a cool little.
Yeah, you should go to your neighbor's party, walk out through the back gate.
Can't beat that, dude.
Yeah.
Even though one of them got super wasted and ate shit and
what
fucked
is
herself
girl's
up.
last name?
Oh, that's something to laugh about later, then.
No.
My cousin Kathy knows him really well.
So let me get you. So I'll get you a couple pieces of frozen fish too.
You're probably. I mean, it might be better just to get the small, a small top snake, just to grind that up.
It'd probably go right through.
And then run a hose
especially if it's stucco. It'll bust right up.
That's what I think, and it was real fucking weak.
It'll
It wasn't
bust
like
up.
a big chunk.
Then run up.
We might be able to stick a hose down there and
I'll
wash
make
it
them.
through and push it through with the camera. If you want us to try it, we'll try it. Worst
What do
case
you guys
scenario,
think?
you have to get a
Then
snake.
you got to snake it out and break
That's
it.
it.
That sounds awesome.
We'll try it. We might be able to get it through. Let me get the hose over here real quick.
You're gonna probably blow the holes out the other side, though.
What do you mean?
You're gonna putting the hose here. You're gonna blow the water out the other side.
No.
No. Okay. We'll try it.
I'll try and stick it in from that side and get the hose in.
Yeah, grab a couple more pieces.
Is that from the big one?
Hey, what's up, buddy? What's that?
Is that from the big one? That'll be some. I'll make some sashimi. And my son used to work at a fish market.
Probably 100 and something pounds.
He was at a fish market, so he's good at squaring it up and making poke. So he'll make some. I'll have him make me some poke. I'll put a couple poke balls or a little deal.
Yeah.
Video camming?
Yep. So, yeah, talk to these guys.
Alright. I know it looks shitty in there.
Yeah, looks like shit.
It does. I mean, my uncle already hydrojetted this, and he said, like, this thing is probably needs to, add, hydrojetting or...
Yeah, I mean, from the back of the bathrooms, from the bathrooms out, going out, the cast iron wasn't, wasn't all scaly and built up with the camera. We ran the camera from the vent pipe
Right
up
on
the
the roof, right.
But basically, we ran through there. I was able to get all the way out towards to where the bathrooms were. That all that area is just all pitted. So this is obviously tying in this way and pick it up.
A hard time making that turn.
I gotta pull the camera out.
Do this? Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know what to do.
Are you gonna?
They're trying to get that fucking, see the rock propel in it?
It's not gonna make it past the turn because the cable's already in the turn. This ain't gonna go in there and go in the turn.
And then,
I'll bet you.
Did you try it?
I'll bet you.
yeah, that's why my uncle was having a hard
You want to
time.
place money on it, but I'm going to be the one that puts it in there.
Yeah. I'll put. I want my 20. Hey, my $20 back. Mark. I want to renege on whatever the amount of ABS opposed to PVC at that one for Joanne.
That was 3 times.
Okay, I want to renege. Get it in mind.
I'm looking. Hey, I ain't been nothing yet. Let me look. Relax. Okay, you want to go for it?
And I'm going to push the cable at the same time.
I hope you have your wallet with you.
Well, baby, don't go in.
Oh, it will go. I'll guarantee it's going to
You're
go.
good up force it in. It's got to come out too.
Oh yeah, I'll get it out.
Looking good so far.
You're not looking good. You ain't even close yet. That was round 1.
he's awesome. But he was also saying, so we were thinking,
The fuck was right there.
since we have the trend.
God damn it.
We should do water and gas too. Yeah.
The way you guys chased it, even with a lot of rain and stuff,
That was right there. Was the one.
That is new.
His dad or his uncle was the one that hydrogenated it.
See where I'm at? Yeah, I'm right there.
I just wanted to know.
yeah, you don't have to worry about Cairo, you just know what to do.
I just want to know.
I'm right at it.
You know what I mean?
Gotta push the son of a bitch down.
I do. Like, if this was a grow room, dude, done.
Come on.
This isn't what I do. I'm glad I'm learning. It's cool, but it sucks.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Thank God it's next door.
Okay, I think you win. I think you win.
Did you get stuck?
No,
Oh.
I just can't get it all around the turn.
Yeah, but my uncle was here, like no joke, I tried plastic for about like 4 or 5 hours.
Okay.
Because just the turns was a bitch.
Well, they were saying this was all fucked
Pull this
up.
out.
And they were saying to cut this out, and then we can put
Just
another...
put two Santina to clean out to you.
Yeah.
If you want to pull it out, pull it out.
Yeah, that's really easy. But we want to show the inspector that, like, we have to mess with it. We have to pull another plumbing from it and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So we're trying to, like, reduce as much as I can.
So Sean was talking about doing the kitchen like next week. Should we just, you know, make sure that this is all right?
Just watch it.
Because, I mean, if we need to fucking... Like, right now would be the time to fucking...
I mean, the thing is, you can start working on the other side and stuff like that, and just leave this section, you know?
Well, this is you, yeah, just tell me what to do.
Ask him if we just use for the house area, it's one cabinet for the end.
Well, we need the water line to the fridge. We can put the fridge in, leave that. And then did you say it was good from the bathrooms out?
From the back, at the end of the bathrooms, not under the bathrooms.
Yeah. So the
Under the bathrooms
shitty.
are just as scale and built up as this.
Yeah. You know, they could build a cabinet, we could run the water line through here, you know, just tap it in, and then, you know, short the shot.
I mean, there's these water lines here. I mean, once we cold water.
Yeah, there's water lines here, I mean, we could just, so, even if the cover is easy, and this thing is,
Got it on full blast, not coming out here.
I got my hand over here, too.
Yeah, it's not even coming out here, so that's good. It's going down.
Somewhere. It's a good amount of volume.
I would it won't hold up.
We have a 2000 PSI hydrogen. You said it was no, not the corrosion. I'm talking about this.
Okay, we went ahead and pushed all the, and as we pushed all the way out, and we pushed all the way out past to where we're basically past the bathrooms again, right at the bathrooms where we ran out initially from the kitchen area. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back.
I did a lot of them where we had to build a lot of slabs and replace them all.
And we've already seen all this area here. And as I'd mentioned, it does have, you know, quite a bit of buildup and some scaling throughout the cast iron. But again, no visible signs of holes or any cracks. Making a little bit of a turn.
I just be careful if I come my way, take all the shit off the plate, scoop it into the
And we continue to pull back. We'll pull up and out of our
Nothing.
1.5, 2-inch clean out there. The
Oh, then you could just, if you're like doing that anal about it,
Beyond.
then you guys should like extend the hydrogen to like 5 years, 10 years.
We don't feel anything.
Oh, the picture was the step of
Okay, that will conclude our video waste line and sewer line inspection.